হ্যালো গাইস, আজকে আমরা ফেরত চলে এসেছি Genshin ইম্প্যাক্টে গেম প্লে নিয়ে। গাইস আজকে আমরা টার্গেট করছি যেটাকে বলে Natlan Archon কোয়েস্ট। গাইস চলো লেটস বিগিন। তো গাইস আমরা ঢুকে পড়েছি আমাদের ওয়ার্ল্ডে, আর তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ বাজে রকম ল্যাগ মারছে, কিন্তু গাইস ঢুকে একটুখানি ল্যাগ মারছে এই নেটল্যান্ড এরিয়াতে, এটা একটা ব্যাপার হয়ে আছে। তো গাইস আমাদের এখন একটাই ইন প্রোগ্রেসের মধ্যে দেখাচ্ছে, যেটা হচ্ছে আর্কন কোয়েস্ট নেটল্যান্ড আর নিউ অ্যাডভেঞ্চার, যেটা আমাদের ফন্টেন থেকে চালু করতে হবে। গাইস চলো গাইস নেভিগেট করে চলে যাব। তো গাইস আমরা কয়েকদিন ধরে গ্রাইন্ড করছি, অফ স্ক্রিন গ্রাইন্ড করছি, আর আমার কাছে সেরকম কন্টেন্ট পাচ্ছিলাম না, এবং একটু তো চাপ হয়েছিল বস। আরে গাইস এক বসের জন্য কেন ইনভেস্টিগেট করার ছিল। চলো গাইস রোম মেরিটাইন হারবারে আমাদেরকে যেতে হবে। আমাদের কি কোনো হাইড্রোকিউলাস আছে একে দেওয়ার জন্য? নেই গাইস, আমাদের ফাউন্টেন স্ট্যাচু লেভেল 7 রেখেই আমরা চলে যাচ্ছি নেটল্যান্ডের দিকে। তো নেটল্যান্ডের আর্টিফ্যাক্টস রোলিং তোমরা দেখেছো গাইস, ঠিকঠাক, খারাপ নয়, ভালো নয়। আর হ্যাঁ গাইস, আমি এতটাই বড় পাবলিক যে আমি এতটা নিচে এসে তবে গিয়ে উইংস চালু করি।
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey. We need to head to
একদম
Natlan
পাইমন,
next.
একদম। চলো আমরা নেটল্যান্ডে
A
যাব।
nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of.
এই না, এটা ঠিক কথা নয়। ট্রাভেলার যেটা বলতে চাইছে, we haven't met anyone from Natlan either.
Exactly. Even
আমরা
when
কিন্তু
Inazuma was completely
রঞ্জিতের
closed
সাথে
off, we
দেখা
still
হয়েছিল।
managed to run into people from there in other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natlan?
Yes, that look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there. Now look at the camera and big smiles on 3. Ready?
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Okay, Charlotte first
so
এসছে
you knew
আমাদের
we were leaving.
সেন্ড অফ এর
We
গ্রিটিংস
don't
এর
need a big
জন্য।
send-off. That's not really our thing.
Yeah, that's
We
all those obstacles we overcame side by side. Oh, feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now,
তো
partner.
গাইস নাভিয়াও চলে
If you
এসেছে,
encounter
নাভিয়া দ্য
any troubles
মাফিয়া।
along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
ক্লোরেন্ডো
Partings
এসেছে।
are inevitable, of course, but distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will
তো
never
গাইস
change, though.
খোকলা আর কোন
We'll
চলে
always
এসেছে।
have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here.
I'm sure we will
That
meet
we
again.
will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by and tell us about them sometime.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea! We
Excellent.
even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that,
Okay.
because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Don't speak too soon,
Given your
Paimon.
experience and
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be an. All right, I'm ready. Shall we? Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Bon voyage. Go to Natlan and আমাদের teleport way point unlock করে দিয়েছে guarantee guys. Yes. যদিও guys আমরা not new to
So
Natlan.
this is Natlan.
কেন আমরা not new to Natlan বলতে চলেছি guys. একটুখানি সবুর করে
Doesn't look like there are any cities around here though. Where should we start?
I see signs of
Idea.
human
Finding people
habitation.
means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along. Come on, let's keep following the road.
Paimon, যদি জার্নিটা ইজি হতো তাহলে এটাকে রিজিয়ন না বলে অন্য কিছু বলতো, ইভেন্টের মাধ্যমেই খতম করে দিত। চলো গাইস, এখানে কিছু তো আছে আর আমরা
Check out those colorful pictures on the walls. We've got to be on the right track.
আমরা রাইট ট্র্যাকেই আছি পাইমন, তোমাকে চিন্তা করতে হবে না। কারণ এইখানেই আমাদের চিলড্রেন অফ দি ইকোজের ট্রাইবটার হ্যাবিটেশন দেখতে পাবো। ও চিলড্রেন অফ দি ইকোজ বলেছিলাম গাইস, আমি অলরেডি হালকা এক্সপ্লোর করে ফেলেছি গাইস। আর এখানেও যদি তোমরা গাইস আমার ম্যাপটা দেখো, I have successfully unlocked every waypoint. এটা একটা ব্যাপার গাইস। ইভেন ওয়ার্ল্ড কোয়েস্টের পেছনে যেটা লুকিয়ে আছে সেইটাও গাইস আমি আনলক করে রেখেছি। চলো দেখি গাইস, কাচিনা দাঁড়িয়ে আছে।
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really
hello,
are
Bob.
sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that.
Ancient name
We're
হচ্ছে
just
to sign.
ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well,
Okay.
all right. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers. But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something
Versus
out.
Utabiti.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course.
তো এই যেমন বন্ধু থাকার
you
কোনো
guys
মানে
should
নেই,
get going before it's too
সত্যি
late.
কথা বলবো।
Go form a really strong
ওরা
team, okay?
অ্যাকোয়েন্টেন্সেসেই বেটার।
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened.
চলো গাইস কাচিনার সাথে গিয়ে কথা বলে আসি
Oh gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
একদম আমরা ট্রাভেলার
Welcome. I'm Kachina. Utabiti Kachina.
উটাবিটি
Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now.
তো গাইস আমি বুঝতে পেরেছি হাওয়াইয়ান কালচার যেটা মাও কালচার
You'll find out
সেই
what they mean soon enough.
সেই কি বলবো গাইস
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you
মানে
were
সেই
discussing
ট্রেডিশনাল
earlier?
একটা অরিজিন নেমস এর মতনই এখানে এনশিয়েন্ট
It's a
নেমটাকে
competition
দেওয়া
we hold
হচ্ছে
every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking.
আর
The competition
ওখানকার মাও
receives
কালচার মানে
tons of
এখানকার মাওবাদী
attention.
নয় গাইস
So if you
এটুকু
place
ক্লিয়ার করে
highly,
দিই
you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
ওকে
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bear...
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day. So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All
তাহলে
ancient
plan
name bearers
তোমার কি
have to
আছে?
take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
looks like it's that time
for the
already
next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about? Huh?
কাচিনার ফেসটা দেখতে হবে
Sorry, I
গাইস
didn't mean to freak out on you. I just, how should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
পাইমনের আলাদাই দাবি গাইস
It's all right. Really. I mean, no one.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like they don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak.
না কাচিনা
Pretty
তুমি
obvious
উইক নয়
there's nothing to gain from being
আমি
on
তোমাকে
my
ট্রেন
team.
করব
Oh, don't
তোমাকে
you
পাবলিক
worry.
বানাবো
A traveler's strong enough for the 3 of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. He can give them all a run for their Mora.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
actually you are in a tough
That's
spot
right. We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Learn.
Yeah,
Learn from us, কোনো চাপ নেই।
like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I promise.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
That's fine with us.
Oh,
কিন্তু
right.
competition কি
Don't
হবে?
worry about it. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around, but if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time.
তাহলে কোনো চাপ নেই কাচিনা।
Who would have thought I'd get the
তুমি
chance?
আজ থেকে
huh?
আমার
Come with
disciple।
me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes. Hello, I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter.
আচ্ছা,
I should probably save all that for later, right?
একটুখানি হ্যাঁ।
Are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
চাপ নেই কাচিনা। তো গাইস, আমরা কাচিনা ক্যারেক্টারটাকে অবটেইন করতে পেরেছি। তাহলে চলো বস কাচিনা, তোমরা কোথায় নিয়ে যাবে, নিয়ে চলো।
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
কোনোদিন পড়বে না, কারণ ওখান থেকেই গাইস আমরা একটা
Our
পাইরোকিলাস
tribe works
কালেক্ট
closely
করেছি।
with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you.
কোনো চাপ নেই কাচিনা, চলো কোথায় যাবে। গাইস, গেনশিন ইমপ্যাক্ট হাঁটছে ভালো করে।
Many of our
কারণ
tribes
হচ্ছে
people
যে
love music and dance. They have an amazing sense of rhythm.
ন্যাটল্যান্ডের ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড মিউজিক
In the
খুবই ভালো।
past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
গাইস, এখানে একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আছে, কিচ্ছু না, 15 সেকেন্ড ধরে ডান্সটা দেখবে, তাহলেই তোমাকে একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট দিয়ে দেবে। ড্যান্স 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 বলে।
Hey, it's Io! Come on, over here! Allow me to
গাইস,
introduce
আমাদের
you.
সরিয়ান
This
কোথায়?
is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family. He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course, Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The Children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli source, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up.
Pretty much sums it up. ঠিকই বলা যায়।
See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
তো গাইস, আমাদের সরিয়ানের নাম আমরা
You
রকি
have a
রেখেছি।
Saurian companion too. Oh, what a sweet little thing. I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. All right, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back. No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
চলো গাইস আবার কাচিনাকে ফলো করার টাইম চলে এসেছে।
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayob that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayob? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayob dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayob to decipher its will. The Wayob know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
এটা সত্যি এক্সট্রাঅর্ডিনারি।
What are you doing here?
পাকাল এসে গেছে গাইস, পাকাল।
Oh, let me introduce you.
Chief
This is
Pakal.
Pakal, the chief of our tribe.
পাকাও।
Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers.
তাহলে চিফ কাকা কি খবর?
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety is my responsibility. So
নিশ্চয়ই পাকাল।
I'll just come out and say it.
বলো
I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
কিভাবে
Whoa,
প্রুফ
whoa,
করতে
whoa.
পারি বলো?
There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
কোনো চাপ নেই পাকাল, তুমি বলো।
How about, we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable.
বলো সামথিং মোর রিলায়েবল কি দিতে পারি?
You're the Traveler, and your
পাকাল
Paimon is
একদম
familiar.
পার্টিকুলারলি চিনে ফেলেছে গাইস।
There's a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
Wait, is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
তাহলে পাকালও আমাদের ফলোয়ার গাইস।
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really?
গাইস
To
পাকালের
earn
স্ট্যাম্প
that
অফ
kind of
অ্যাপ্রুভাল
praise
পড়ে
from
গেছে
the
আমাদের
chief.
উপর।
You guys must be even stronger than I thought.
তা একটু ঠিকই
Apologies
ধরেছো
for not
কাচিনা।
trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry,
রেজিস্ট্রেশন
Chief.
চলো।
I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanation.
Let me think.
তাহলে বস ওয়াইব কি জিনিস?
Oh, right! That word kept popping.
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes whose valiant deeds are preserved in You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa.
গাইস
That
এনশিয়েন্ট
black
নেম
stone looks so mysterious.
অবসিডিয়ানের উপরে
It's like
লেখা
there's
থাকে।
something shiny inside it.
The Wayob decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayob chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
Then
The mental
you're saying
fortitude
the
এর মতন
stone
একটা
doesn't have any
obsidian
actual
stone
power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
কোনো না কোনো দিন
Not at
বানাতে
all.
পারে পাইমন।
And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayob's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
তো গাইস পাকাল খুবই
Thank you,
ইন্সপিরেশনাল
Chief.
লোক বলতে
I'll
পারো।
get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the... Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but...
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
Is
Of
Pyro Archon
course.
be there?
She's
তাহলে
the most
চলো।
important figure in the entire event.
Sounds like a plan then.
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
All right, we're off.
তো গাইস
See you
বুঝতেই
later,
পারছো
Chief.
আমরা হচ্ছে একদম স্ট্যাম্প অফ অ্যাপ্রুভাল মারা লোক।
I got so carried away just now. Luckily, that's not the case. Or,
You sure it's a...
Chief, but he's not. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry.
it's not their fault. We all grow up not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
চলো গাইস স্ট্যাচু অফ দ্য সেভেন এক্ষুনি দেখাবো কি করে মানে কেন আমি এতটা এক্সপ্লোর করে ফেলেছি। এটা তোমরা এক্ষুনি বুঝতে পেরে যাবে।
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha! Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome!
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
This would have
Ekdom,
been such a
Kachina,
good
ekdom.
opportunity to show Kachina how impressive you are. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be...
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's alright. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the Statue of the Seven?
একদম কাচিনা
That's something only
তুমি
vision
কয়েকটা-
bearers can use.
একদম কাচিনা তোমার কাছে ভিশন আছে একটা তুমি বুঝতে পারছো
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Take it away, Traveler.
তো ইথার দেখিয়ে ফেলো তোমার জলওয়া গাইস ইলেকট্রিক দেখিয়ে দিল ফার্স্টে এরকম চেঞ্জ করতেও মাঝে মাঝে দেওয়া উচিত গাইস
Wow! Different elemental powers! Wielded by a single person! I've never even let me give it a try! Nope. Still just Geo.
Well, still just Geo.
Anyway, I was right. You really
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Oh, what's that?
কি আছে? তো গাইস এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ছোটখাটো বস। আই বিলিভ এই বসেরই জিনিসপত্র মেরে
Oh, that's a cuckoo
ওই
sword.
কার
They fly
ইয়ে
high
করতে
and
পারবে।
fast, and they're always full of energy.
Reminds me of
Right?
time
It's
in
been ages
Monster.
since that day we...
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take that. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a...
Woo! Paimon loves candy.
My
That's
pleasure,
very
my
generous of you,
pleasure.
Kachina. একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আনলক হয়ে গেল গাইস তাহলে ল্যান্ড অফ সরিয়ান্স কোনো চাপ নেই তাহলে নেক্সট হচ্ছে আমাদের ন্যাটল্যান্ড নিউ অ্যাডভেঞ্চার চেকিউমেকন ভ্যালি গো টু দ্য স্টেডিয়াম
It's hard to remain on dry land for
তো গাইস এটাতেও চাপ নেই কারণ স্টেডিয়ামেরও ওয়ে পয়েন্ট গাইস আমাদের আনলক করা আছে
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
গাইস কাচিনা এত
Just like
কিছু নিয়ে
bringing a
ঘুরছে
lot of stuff with me. As
এই
my
তো
mom
চাপের
always
ব্যাপার।
says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But, huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, that was
স্ট্যাচু
so
অফ দ্য
weird.
সেভেন এর কেস
It has to mean something, don't you think?
Actually, you know what? It could be because
Different how?
well, I heard that other nations' archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natlan?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even
human
possible?
ascending to the divine throne
You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then?
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy.
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title over the years. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
তো গাইস আমরা যদি আমাদের
contest
স্ট্রেংথ
is all
দেখাই
about
আমরা
how
পাইরো আর্কন
strong
হয়ে
you
যেতে
are.
পারি
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an... If we think
Kano?
back to what
Kano
happened in
Paimon?
Inazuma...
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's...
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
let me give it a try
Sorry to disappoint.
চলো গাইস চিজলিত মেরে দিই
Wait! You can use it too? How?
It just came naturally.
was amazing!
কে আসছিস ভাই? জিরাফ আসছে গাইস, জিরাফ না রাইনো
Wait,
কিছু তো
look
বোঝা যায়
behind
না।
you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine, we're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina. Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Okay. হাপলা এন্ড গড়বড়
So
দুটো
it's just
একসাথে
a
গাইস।
friendly Saurian.
এটা গাইস সরি
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch. He's always hanging around. That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Don't mind if we
I'm not
do.
so sure about this. It's kind of... Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside. Wow, the sightseeing is even...
The higher the vantage point, the better.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yeah. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one. And even chased off a few other Saurians looking to snatch a few for them. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again.
Okay.
I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. But... Oh, look over there! That's our
Guys, এটা
destination!
হচ্ছে আমাদের
The
stadium.
Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
তো গাইস এইবারে আমরা কোথায় যাব ম্যাপে দেখে নি। আমাদের একটুখানি ব্যাক যেতে হবে গাইস। জাস্ট কাট সিনটা ওখানে করার জন্য গাইস আমাদেরকে ব্যাকে যেতে হলো।
We made it! I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
কেটে পড়েছে কাচিনা, কেটে পড়েছে।
We've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
এই যাও।
Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Molani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine! What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
জিনিসটা কি
Take it
এটা?
down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
All right,
ঠিকঠাক করিয়ে
I'm
দিয়েছে
gonna time out
গাইস।
for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Lilani, there you are.
গাইস আমাদের
Looks
কারেন্ট
like you
5
made some
স্টার
new
ব্যানার মোলানি
Here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
আর নেক্সট ব্যানার ফিনিশ চলে এসেছে।
Paimon!
A
I'm a
traveler,
traveler.
you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh, to join teams with a better chance at winning.
So you're saying you've been ditched? Again. That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
अबे
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
एकदम पाइमॉन
That's not
ठीक
too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan. Yes, but that's the
Dangerous
nature of war.
robot kaka.
Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong, in a situation like that, it's always better.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at
Have
you,
you.
mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. Besides, we're a formidable duo. I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
Oh, you mean us?
It's nice
You're right.
having
2
Paimon
is
by
definitely
side.
better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But
No one
what
fights
if I
alone.
drag you down?
Listen to yourself.
Here.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left...
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go...
তাহলে গাইস চলো আমরা রেজিস্ট্রেশনের দিকে চলে যাই আবার কাটসিন
This is the place. Let's wait for Mulani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got nothing better to do, so I might as well deliver on the promise.
একদম কাচিনা
Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Mualani
Yunkasaurus.
belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and that just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Mualani, you're back! We were just talking about you.
Everything settled?
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that. Anyway, thanks for waiting, you guys. Let's go register.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
I'm sorry, but only people from
You couldn't make an exception
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Oh, so there's another purpose.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what makes it such an honor to take part.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred flame.
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire. Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands.
Oh, that would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being spectators.
Gil, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually.
You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who bear an ancient name.
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the Abyss. It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the Abyss in battle.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
Only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the Abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
Because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still there. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of inspiration. Danger is always present, but together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support of all of Natlan as well as our Archon. Not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form. We're often just dealing with the fallout of its scheming.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wayob. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
The realm of the Wayob? Does that mean the Wayob exists somewhere in Natlan?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing we call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to regret it.
If you're done arguing, it all went fairly quickly. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel.
Nice. Family and friends and...
চলো গাইস আমরা ওয়েরি ইনে চলে যাব। খুঁচিও সে না খুঁচ।
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local specialties. There's more where this came from too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack. Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the hotel workers and volunteers. Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now, so you don't have to worry about him being in—
Wait, isn't that a little hard? Nah, Kanichi and How are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along with their Saurian companion.
কিন্তু গাইস আহাও
Let's got you all
জিনিসটা
down in the dumps, Kachina. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I'll be with you every step of the...
I know. Everything's fine. I can't keep using my age as an I have to prove.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the... Trust me, Kachina. The what?
I just hope it's not the fact that I could take a few. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking has been improving little by little, but still.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your—
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just.
Hey, have a stumble, and I'll be there to... I know you've never tasted victory, but...
Milani, I trust you.
Yeah,
I still don't know why the Wayob chose me, but I can't be the only.
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears managed to honor its meaning. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now. Shattered by—
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you!
No. But still, I'll win this time for. Oh, right. I should eat something.
But nice to see your game face. Thanks for encouraging her, you two. Don't you worry. We've seen how...
Take it easy.
I'll pour you all some drinks. I brought some homemade fruit juice. Let me just go grab some cups.
সাইডে কাঁদে যাচ্ছিস ভাই?
She even travels with homemade juice. Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless...
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her. She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's our... And I have a feeling this is the one. This... Why are you so sure? Oh, no. I was just born
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Wow, that's amazing! Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's... Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult. Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too. Hey, a little more confidence, please! Paimon's always there to cheer you on!
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head up.
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay?
If only...
Alright, fine. Make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
তো গাইস
So
কিনিচ হচ্ছে আমাদের অ্যালার্ম ক্লক আজকের জন্য।
sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though. Maybe we can help her out with her training. She did say she wanted to learn from us. Not that Paimon's gonna be doing much of the teaching.
তো গাইস আমাদের নেটল্যান্ড নিউ অ্যাডভেঞ্চার স্টোরি লাইনটা শেষ হলো এখনের মতন। তো গাইস আমরা নেক্সট চ্যাপ্টারটাকে কন্টিনিউ করব, মানে নেক্সট কোয়েস্টটাকে কন্টিনিউ করব আমাদের নেক্সট ভিডিওতে গাইস। সো এই সিরিজটা আমরা চালাতে থাকবো, সো তোমরা ডেফিনেটলি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রেখো। আর কাচিনার এইবারের ভিক্টরির জন্য গাইস একটা লাইক করে দিও আর সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রেখো, যাতে তোমরা দেখতে পাও কাচিনা কিভাবে জিতছে। সো গাইস আজকে আমরা রাখছি এটুকুই। আর অ্যাচিভমেন্টসগুলো গাইস আমরা অ্যাক্ট 1-এর লাস্টে গিয়ে আলটিমেটলি ক্লেম করে নেব। সো গাইস আমরা রাখছি আজকে এটুকুই। নিয়ারলি 1 ঘন্টা হতে চলেছে। বাই।